Keeping your cat in prime health is always the name of the game. Outside of building a strong, loving, and trusting bond with your pet, making sure that they are in good health is absolutely paramount. And it's with that theme in place that we'll dedicate our time today to fur. How to keep your cat's fur healthy and soft. Not only making sure the fur is looking good, but making sure it's feeling good. The goal is to trade in the stiff and the coarse for the vibrant and the soft. In today's material, I'll detail a few ways that you can keep your cat's fur looking healthy and feeling soft, from standard grooming to providing a stress-free environment and everything in between, bringing out the best of your cat's fur. That's our objective today. That's our subject matter today. Interesting topic, and hopefully a helpful one, especially for first-time novice owners. I've got you covered. Stay tuned. We'll kick things off with that aforementioned standard grooming, because while cats, those healthy felines, are more than capable of taking care of their own grooming, they can't get everything, they can't reach quite everything, and they often struggle to remove loose fur, and loose fur can prove to be an unfortunate hazard. And this is where you come in. Taking care of that fur, the debris, those knots and tangles, very important, not only for general cleanliness, but for also bringing out the very most of your cat's coat, the very best of that coat. Brushing through the fur can help to keep the coat soft and bring out that natural glow, that natural appearance. Brushes, combs, fur collection gloves, you name it. They'll all come in handy as you become hands-on with your pet. Please contact your vet or ask around at the pet supply store of your choosing which grooming tools might work the best for your pet and that specific fur length. Another way to bring out the most of your cat's fur and keep it soft is through the use of pet wipes. Cat wipes. The market seems to be packed these days with various types. Think of it as hand wipes for your cat. Cleaning up that fur, removing dust, debris, and dirt. It's a great way to complement those brushes and combs and collection gloves. A few times per week, just run a couple of fresh wipes over your cat's coat. From a personal standpoint and experience, I've always been rather impressed with the results as I use these wipes on my senior cat for a few years. And speaking of senior, if your cat is in those golden years, and grooming just isn't quite as easy as it used to be, the use of these wipes can be a real winner. Just another way to help your cat if they are no longer able to truly help themselves when it comes to grooming. One of the more prominent ways to keep your cat's coat looking healthy and feeling soft is by means of a proper diet. More times than not, your cat's coat will serve as visual proof of that proper diet. That high-quality diet, complete with meats, quality protein, those all-important fatty acids, omega-3 and 6. If you need help managing your cat's diet, and if you have any questions, please contact your vet or other experts in the field. The age of your pet and any known existing health issues and concerns will play a large role in determining the proper diet for your cat. If your pet maintains a healthy diet day in and day out, your cat's skin and fur will certainly thrive. While it is true that cats do maintain hydration to a very large degree by the consumption of fresh, wet cat food, that certainly is not to say that cats don't need that fresh water. Hydration is critical, and it's important that all the grounds are covered via food and that old-school water bowl or flowing fountain setup of your choice. As is the same with a proper diet, fresh water is wonderful for your cat's skin and helping your pet to maintain a beautiful soft coat. Now with grooming, food, and drink as our foundation points, let's now talk about hands-on care with respect to protecting that coat, protecting your cat's skin, protecting your cat from those fleas. Flea control and flea treatment is paramount for many reasons, but with respect to today's topic, all the grooming and the proper diet and hydration will always fall short. Your cat isn't receiving regular flea treatment, roughly one treatment every 30 or 40 days. Any cat with fleas, we all likely know that visual, constant scratching that can sometimes result in the complete removal of large chunks of fur. It's a mess to say the least, and if left unchecked, it can be quite a mess for your home and all those who reside under your roof. But when it comes to your cat's fur, fleas can really serve to damage the skin, cause your pet's fur to look and feel rough and coarse. The fur becomes dull and just hard to manage. Petting your cat, it can be uncomfortable and leave you feeling less than enthused. However, once your cat's flea issue is indeed under control, and those preventative measures become part of the normal care, just watch as your cat's coat. It'll flourish. The look, the feel, the softness. Everything will certainly change for the better. And as we round the bases and head for home, I want to close things out by talking about your cat's living space. Why? Because if your cat is upset, anxious, and stressed, this can leave a negative impact on your cat's coat, mainly in the form of your cat pulling out those large chunks of fur that I just mentioned a bit earlier. In many ways, if your cat is anxious and really unsure of that environment, the damage to the fur could be quite similar to what occurs during a flea outbreak. How your cat responds, how your cat treats their very own body, it can be quite negative. Healthy cats function at their very best when they're in the midst or in the middle of a healthy environment. And keeping that cat-friendly space can certainly go a long way when it comes to making sure your pet's fur remains shiny and soft. And finally, to close things out, it's all about those routine vet visits. Skin care, allergies, infections. It's always important to make sure that your cat has healthy skin, certainly beyond the measures that can promote healthy skin. Make sure your pet's skin is truly meeting the mark and that there are no underlying issues of concern. It's always important to not only acknowledge that dull fur and the way it looks and the way it feels, but just to know that it's not always a fur issue. It's a skin issue, and it could be something more serious. Dull fur is in fact a side effect in getting to that core issue, the core reason it's always important. Whether it's just a case of the tangles, a case of dirt and debris, that's still an important cause and something that needs to be remedied in order to bring out the very best of your cat's fur. Grooming, diet, proper hydration, vet care, it all adds up. And it all comes together to give your cat not only soft fur, but healthy fur and a healthy body. To the audience of Senior Cat Wellness, what are your thoughts on this topic? Anything that you'd like to add to the conversation? Any helpful tips and suggestions of your own that could potentially help others in the community? That comment section, as always, it's all yours. And if you enjoyed this content, please give the video a like and subscribe to the channel. I'd love to have you as a member of the Senior Cat Wellness family. And until next time, thank you so very much for watching, and I will talk to you later.